Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac. Oh.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Richie Scott. We're back with another video. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that button down below. Hit that notification bell button so you can be clued into every time we drop new content right here on this channel. And today we're going to be talking about Basketball Wives. Of course, you guys know from last week, there is a petition that is circulating the internet to get Evelyn Lozada removed from the show. Well, we got information on that and a whole lot more coming your way. So settle in, kick back, relax, and let's get into the news. Now, the petition that we talked about last week now has over 11,000 signatures to help relieve VH1 of Miss Lozada's services, okay? So the people out there are serious. Y'all were serious on here on this channel. I did post a link to the petition because I want to be able to give you guys the most accurate and up-to-date news as possible. Now, I use a lot of different sources to do this. I try my hardest to try to be fair and unbiased. But, you know, sometimes, you know, I watch these shows too. I'm a fan, so sometimes I got my own biases. But just to give you guys an update, it is at 11,000 signatures. I will place the link down below in case you want to sign. But in order to be the fair and unbiased site that I try to be, I don't always accomplish that, guys. I don't always accomplish it. Sometimes I got my opinions. In order to give you guys the opposite side, someone has started a change.org petition to keep Miss Evelyn Lozada on the show. That petition, I think so far has about 1,000 signatures. They are pushing for 1,500 as we speak. So I'll place both of them below so you guys can sign whichever one you want, okay? Get into it. Get into that fairness. How about that? In other news, I got a lot more information on the reunion. I'm going to give you guys my theory, and then I'm going to tell you why it is that Miss Evelyn Lozada is thinking about getting a restraining order, according to news outlets, against Miss OG, okay? So here is the rub, right? So remember last week when I talked to you guys about the reunion, well, there was a lot of information that was trickling out. Now, this is what I am told, and this is what I have read. I will post as many links as possible and give you guys as many sources as possible so that you guys can get the information as I'm speaking about it. But here is the gist for those of you guys who want to just listen to it. Now, you guys may have heard that OG was filming in a separate room from the rest of the cast. I am told that the reason for this was because there was going to be a separate stage, a smaller stage or seating area for Tammy, Cece, and OG in order to keep the cast separate. Now, for whatever reason, I am reading that Miss OG had an issue with this and basically pitched a fit and left or threatened to leave. I don't know. This is what I'm told. So this is alleged, right? So it is alleged that she left but ended up coming back because they ended up starting to film without her. Now, what you guys will notice is that Tammy, I'm reading, had no intentions of coming to the reunion because she called in sick. This is what the media outlets are saying. Now, that's probably a smart move on Tammy's part if she is hoping to sort of leave the drama behind. But honestly, it's my guess that there was a separate stage built for her because, well, not built for her, but probably there was a separate seating area made because Tammy probably did not want to be in the same grouping as Evelyn. As you guys will know and have seen throughout the season, Tammy has refused to film with Evelyn. She don't want the drama. She's not here for it this season. So that could have been why there was a separate set for the other ladies in order to keep the drama to a minimum. Now, I don't know why we would do this. This is a VH1 show. We know how VH1 shows go. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they usually have bodyguards. And if they can make it through Love and Hip Hop reunion filmings, sometimes without violence and without people making contact, we should be able to do the same thing here with Basketball Wives, right? That's my assumption. But, you know, since it's Basketball Wives, these ladies can allegedly do whatever. It seems like they can just do whatever they want to do. They just run them up, you know what I'm saying? Leave the show halfway through, Miss Malaysia. You know, so things that would be unheard of on Bravo, it seems like they're able to do on VH1. I'm not sure why. Who knows? Meanwhile, this would explain why if Cece is going there and they're not allowed to be able to sit with the main cast, why she would dip out if she also found out that Tammy wasn't there, and if she also found out that she wasn't going to be seated on the main stage, and if she found out that OG had maybe left too. Now, I don't know if that's the way all of this went down, but then it would make sense based on what I'm reading that if OG came back, found out Cece had left, or if Cece just decided, yo, I'm not with it, I'm not about to be in a separate room, or if they're not about to put OG in a separate room, that if OG came back, there was nobody else left for her to film with on the smaller set. So, if that's the case, it would seem like maybe it wasn't just the idea in the beginning to have OG separated. Maybe it was just a separate thing for the two diverging groups, okay? But I don't necessarily know if that's true. You guys can take from it what you will. Again, I will place the articles down below so that you guys can read up on it yourselves and make your own decisions, and then comment down below and let me know what you guys think. If I'm making the right, you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong here. The information is it just keeps trickling out. Now, with that being said, we are told that OG pitched a fit at the reunion about having to film separately. Now, even if Cece and Tammy had left and there was no more need for a separate stage, in my opinion or my thought, you could have still had OG come out on the stage, or yeah, you should have had her come out on the stage in general. I was thinking to have her sit in a separate section in the audience. You know how they do on Love and Hip Hop where they have some of the cast seated in front of the audience? They could have done something like that. I don't know, even that's not fair, but I'm just trying to think of a way for them to have, honestly, she just should have just been on the main stage. If Cece had left and if Tammy wasn't there, you know, you wouldn't need to have OG sitting next to Evelyn or Malaysia. You could have just rearranged the seating so that she could have sat next to maybe Jackie and Jennifer and everything would have been copacetic and cool. It's not like she was gonna run across the stage in her heels. Although that could happen, but I don't see it happening. Now, apparently, what's going on now is that Miss Evelyn Lozada is thinking about getting a restraining order against OG. I don't necessarily know if it's because she fears for her safety, she fears for her life. OG mentioned something like that in her tweet from last week, but I didn't know that maybe she was referring to that. Apparently, from what I'm reading in the blast, it's saying that, you know, OG had a meltdown at the reunion taping, and that apparently all of the tweets and stuff like that that OG is doing is considered maybe harassment. I really don't know, but we just have to sort of wait and see how that plays out. Now, it's odd that Evelyn will place a restraining order against somebody, because even though I feel like OG has definitely been going hard at calling her out for what she concludes as racist behavior, I don't necessarily know if it's enough to warrant a restraining order. I think that's taking it a little too far, especially since Evelyn is able to throw water bottles and hit people with purses and other such things, and Jennifer never took out a restraining order on anybody. Who I think Malaysia, even when she threw that chair at her, you know, I don't think that Jennifer, you know, took any legal action against her for that. So it just seems kind of odd that this is happening, and I feel like it's almost taking it a little too far. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I will place the 2 petitions down in the link below, so whomever side you're on, you can pick a side, choose a side, sign both of them if you want to. Listen, it's up to you. I just want to know what you think, okay? What you think and what you're here for, okay? Let me know your opinions about all of this. We have, I think this is OG's look from the reunion of the reunion taping. And Evelyn is out here asking, like, you know, why are you so obsessed with me? But I would be too, you know, post it up looking good. Both of these ladies look amazing in both of these different outfits. You know, I'm interested in seeing how this all plays out at the reunion. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.